I need to get back to the basics. So, welcome to Meltdown Mondays with Six Figure Ash, where life be lifing, but we don't fold. Get your coffee, get your blunt, and let's go. Welcome to Meltdown Mondays, where we take last week's mess and turn it into this week's motivation. This is episode 36. Let me spill my guts. All right, y'all. It took me 82 tries to get today's video started. I'm fucking here. We're here. We are here this week. This week has been one of those weeks where it just almost feels like we're here. Whew. We done made it through so much shit in life up until this point, but y'all, we are here. This is March 1st. So we are literally in the third month of the year already, y'all. This is the last month of the first quarter of 2026. Whew. We here, we made it. Fuck it. Let's go. Okay. So y'all, this week is the mess is really like I literally had to hone in and understand, like, although I felt like last year was like my building year, like I built all these different layers to myself and to my businesses. I built my businesses. I'm doing all this stuff and I'm building it. I'm perfecting my craft. Now it's time to implement what I done fucking learned, or implement what I have decided to put my life, like how I want my life to go. 2025 was one of them years where it was like I laid my foundation. I did things that I had to do to prepare myself to go on this next journey. So, God always puts us through some things in order to prepare us for our next step, right? So, y'all know I always got a story for y'all. I went to the doctor, okay? Went to the doctor, got on the scale, and y'all, do I want to tell y'all what that scale said? No. But what I'm going to tell y'all is I'm at a place that I said in the past that I will never get back to. I'm at a place that I can't stand. My skin is looking crazy. My hair is looking dry. My voice is getting raspier. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So I really realized, like, I ain't been in this place, in this zone, in 10 years. 10 years ago, I prepared myself for a journey that I was getting to, and I was doing all these things. And now I realize these last 10 years have prepared me for my next 10 years. Okay. So I got on that scale and realized, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm really back at the size I was. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it took some time to creep back on, but it crept back on and it's on. Okay. And I realized, like, Ashley, in order for this to work, you not only have to do things that make you a little bit more comfortable in the situation. And I know that people say, you got to be uncomfortable at times, which is right. But what we want to do is we still have to find a way to make ourselves comfortable in this new thing that we are doing. So today is all in all about going back to the basics. Take it back. Take it back to the beginning when you did this shit before. Take it back to what worked before. Okay? Yes, I implemented a bunch of new shit, but look, we got a bunch of old shit that actually worked that we need to keep going on, because when you go back to the basics, when it comes to losing weight, you go back to the basics because you gotta start somewhere good. So with me right now, I gotta go back to the basics of that. But I need to get back to the basics of me. I built myself, I'm changing things and all this other stuff. But at the same time, I'm still me at heart. I need to get back to the basics. Okay. So y'all know I like little research and shit. So I didn't go online this time. This is gonna be all me. Okay, so today's focus is going to be on back to the basics. But I need to get y'all to understand what I mean when I say back to the basics, but how we can implement it and move forward and motivate ourselves in getting back to the basics and going forward at the same fucking time. Because no matter what, we got to still move forward. We're going back to the basics just to kind of give ourselves a little bit of comfort room, but we're not going back to the past and thinking about some old ass shit. Okay. Two ways that I'm going to give you that going back to the basics can actually positively impact you. Now, it may not feel good at first because you're thinking like, hey, I've gotten past this point. Do not beat yourself up. That is top tier off rip. No matter the fuck what, do not beat yourself up when it comes to something that you had to go back to. Oh my God, I thought I would never be back here. Stop beating yourself up. We are not in the realm of beating ourselves up. So the fuck what you got here? We are here now. What do we do from here? When I say stop beating yourself up, I mean like the fact that I understand that going back to the basics, we have to understand that we are now at a certain point and it's okay. It is okay if you are back somewhere where you swore you would never be back, but the deal is you already know what the fuck is happening. You already know what to do when you in this point. Yes, new things come about, but you already know what to do when you're here because you've been here before. Do not beat yourself up. The second way going back to the basics helps you positively is the simple fact that you are familiar with it. When you go back to the basics, you are familiar with the situation. You can go back to and revert back to your memory. You got muscle memory. That's something about weight loss that is like amazing to me. You got muscle memory. So if you've done this before, yes, it might be hard when you get started back up, but once you get the hang of it and back into it, you are going to be great. Okay. So, two ways. First way, don't beat yourself the fuck up. That's going to positively impact you because you cannot go, you can't, fuck it. It's gone. It's done and over with. Move forward. We all have within ourselves. You physically and mentally actually store it when you do something good. So do it again. Do it again. It's muscle memory. We have it. We can move forward. Okay. So today is literally just to encourage you, motivate you to get back to the basics and continue to build. Just because you got to go back to the basics does not mean that you have failed. It does not mean that you have not done what the fuck you were supposed to do. It just means that, hey, we got to go the fuck back. And so what? Y'all. Listen, if you feel like you got to go back to the basics and this helped you, leave me a comment. We got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to the basics. We got our foundation built. All last year, we built our foundation. This year, we got to start building on that foundation. But in order to build, you got to get back to the basics. A brick is only made and laid one way. That is it for today. I hope that y'all have an amazing week and literally get back to the basics and do what the fuck you got to do. So if you are new here, I end every video with a good prayer. God, I thank you so much for your grace and your mercy. I pray that everybody on this video is able to build on their foundation that they started and also get back to the basics in order to get to the next level, God. I know that you have all of our best interests at heart, and I pray that any and everybody on this video is blessed beyond measure to get to that next level. If you affirm that, type amen in the comments. If you don't, do what the fuck you want to do. If this is your first time being here, make sure you send this to somebody who it can help. Or you make sure that you save it. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you know when the next one coming out because y'all, I'm not going to miss another Meltdown Monday no time soon. Okay? All right, y'all. Have a blessed, wonderful day. And don't ever forget, follow me for more.